Hello, I am back for a wash day. Thank you for joining me. My name is Shanita. If you've never been here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Feel free to subscribe, check out the hundreds of videos that are on this channel. I absolutely love supporting Black-owned small businesses and giving them some exposure, and it is just one of my newest hobbies and passions that I started doing last year, and it has just turned into something I never even imagined. So I can't tell you what a joy it is to do something you love. It's just an absolute thrill. So anyway, I am going to be showing you a new Black-owned small business today, and I'm going to be using their products. I did sort of an introduction to this brand. They're called Naturally United Curls, and I did an introduction just showing you the haul of these beautiful, beautiful products that I bought last year. So I will briefly show you again in case you don't have time to go back and watch that video, but I will put it in the description box if you would like to. This product is called Thirst Trap. It is a deep conditioner. It hydrates and repairs. Look how beautiful it is. I absolutely adore this labeling. It is so, so pretty, so colorful. But not too much, you know what I mean? So nice. So the deep conditioner contains, and generally if you're new, I normally come on and just kind of give you the first 5 ingredients unless I'm just completely blown away. I can't get carried away in ingredients, but the first 5 with this one is water, distilled water, sunflower oil, cetyl alcohol, castor oil, and olive oil. This is one of those cases where there's just more goodness and that I have to share. So I also see bentonite clay, green tea leaf, honey, ginger root, gotu kola leaf, rooibos leaf, ashwagandha root. So it does have some Ayurvedic herbs in it. I have not opened this yet. I don't know what it smells like. So we will learn all that together. I will bring that back to you at the end. I'm not going to do a long drawn out video because we're all tired of those. Here is the prep and prime. So this is the leave-in. You really have to be careful with these because they all look just alike. You just have to kind of really read it and distinguish and make sure you're picking up the right one. This one promises to moisture, shine, and hydration. First 5 distilled water, olive oil, avocado oil, black castor oil, and grapeseed oil. And oh my gosh, it has some more amazing oils in it. I can't wait to tell you about this at the end. And I'm going to style with the curl cream. Yes, it is called curl cream, and it has only 5 ingredients. This is going to be interesting. Distilled water, manuka honey, almond oil, mango butter, emulsifier, and fragrance. Oh, that is going to be interesting. You guys know how I feel about having butters in my products. The fragrance on all of these is cake batter. I know at the time when I got these, you could choose your fragrance. I don't even know if that is a thing or not. I've had these for so long, and honestly, I don't see her a lot on Instagram. So be sure you go to her email and sign up for the email list. And still follow her on Instagram. I will put that in the description box as well. So you guys, you've been here for a long time. You know how this goes. I'm generally coming out from shampooing and conditioning my hair, which I have already done with another brand that I haven't used since last year. That was very, very good, shampoo and conditioner wise, and I'll tell you about that a little later. But I just want to come on and give you my first impressions of this deep conditioner so that we can open and share this moment together. It's so special. I love opening new things. Oh, it does smell just like cake batter. Look at this. Filled to the top. Can somebody say amen? Amen. Let's take this out. Oh, okay. It looks really thick and rich. It is not. It is not. This is kind of the consistency of this. Like I can't even hold a jar open because it's going to run. It's running now. Okay, that's it. It feels really, really good. It's got a lotion consistency. Feels very lotiony. This is sort of my mid-week wash. I had in a wash and go that, child, that's a whole nother video, that I just did not want to keep another day. So this is 3 days after my initial wash day. So this is kind of my midweek one, but I generally don't try new products to the weekends because I have more time to really kind of work with it and investigate and see how it's going to work. But I am going to try this because I don't know. I came in and I was just in the mood for it today. I have so many brands that I have had since, Black Friday that I haven't opened yet. Some that I have told you about, and believe it or not, I have some that I have not. This feels really good going on. Really does. Gosh, feels great. So I am going to go off, finish this up. I promise this video is not going to be as long as the one that I did last time. I will come back and I will give you all the details on this, and we'll talk about all of it together at the same time. I hope you are as excited about learning about the brand and the products as I am. So I will see you in the next clip. So guys, I am back to finish up a video that I started. Remember I told you that I started recording so many videos, so many wash day videos, and life just gets crazy and I am not able to come back and give you the conclusion on all of them. So I decided I was just going to go through my film and look at some of those that I have used and talked about, and not come back with the conclusion for that video, but to tell you what I thought of them, because I know there are so many I showed you last year that I never came back to use on camera, and I'm like, okay, this is the one time I used it and I didn't record it. So let's talk about the Naturally United Curls and how it all worked. This is the Thirst Trap Deep Conditioner. These are 4-ounce containers. How in God's name I was able to use this deep conditioner and still have some left is, well, first of all, you see how it is it's not runny, but it's really, I don't want to call it thin either because it looks creamy, but it's just not a thick product, you know what I mean? So if turned over, it will definitely come running out. And so I guess because of that, it really does cause the conditioner to really, and it did really penetrate into my hair strands. It is so super hydrating. Oh my gosh, the hydration on this stuff is a 10. So good. I love when they use this consistency, because this would be good for anybody. Coarse hair people can use this, and then people with finer hair don't have to worry about it being too weighed down or too heavy on their hair. It is remarkable. I am more than sure I told you these ingredients in the prior clips, maybe. And so having bentonite clay in here, like, I just wouldn't have even thought, just by the consistency of it. But super hydrating, super slippery, and you will get a wonderful deep conditioning session out of that. Spectacular. By the time the heat hit all of those ingredients and got it all soft and mushy in my hair, it was just divine. Wonderful. And then the Prep and Prime. Now, remember, these all come in a 4-ounce jar. And this Prep and Prime is the leave-in. It offers moisture, shine, and hydration. These are all in the fragrance cake batter. Yes, they do smell like cake batter. So good. This has water, olive oil, avocado oil, black castor oil, grapeseed oil, neem, soybean, carrot oil, papaya fruit oil, mango fruit oil, and then fragrance and preservative. This says it can be used as a leave-in, it can be used as a styler, it can be used as a pre-wash moisturizer, i.e. a pre-poo. I totally get that. totally get it. It has a slip on it that is just undeniable. Putting it in my hair, I thought, I don't think I've ever tried a leave-in like this before. Let me see if I can get some out. It is very, very soft, and it has this, you see what I mean? Like it's like a light lotiony consistency. And I didn't think it would be able to, I just didn't think it would be enough for my hair. And I used it alone because I wanted to give it the full test, and it did really well. So it is of that consistency that you just add it onto your hair strands, and it just instantly absorbs in. I had that experience with my low porosity hair. I'm sure yours will be just fine. So if you've used this, then you already know what I mean. It's kind of hard to describe, but it just has a slip and a hydration that is incredible. It would be a wonderful hydrating leave-in to use under any product. You guys know how I am a stickler about my leave-ins being hydrating. I think a lot of leave-ins are very moisturizing, but I believe in leave-ins, they need to be hydrating. They really need to get that water and those moisturizers down into the strands of your hair. And then you can top it off with a thicker moisturizer or a styler. And this hit it right on the head. I've probably got, again, 4 ounces. It looks like I barely touched this. I could easily use this 6 more times. Like, 6 more times. It is 4 ounces. 4 ounces. So, you know, our products typically come in 8-ounce products, 8-ounce sizes, but this fit the bill. Like, just because it was 4 ounces, if it had not been on sale when I got it, I probably wouldn't have got it, because I would have thought, oh no, 4 ounces is just never going to do. It's never going to work. That made a believer out of me. She knew what she was doing when she put that in a 4-ounce container, because it really, really did. It's really going to stretch to about the size of what an 8-ounce product would do. So love that. And the styler is called the Curl Cream. And it is the thickest of the 3 products, but yet still not rich. Like, it still is movable. I can't tilt this over, because again, it will fall out. It reminds me a little bit of some of the consistency of Honey Handmaid's products, where they, make them for all hair types. And so while my products by preference usually are a little thicker, I use this right on top of the leave-in, and I just think the combination of the deep conditioner, the leave-in, and this curl cream together, it did it. I'm sorry, I don't have any pictures, you guys. I don't even remember if I came in front of a, if I forgot to record it, if I was too busy, or I don't even remember that week. But I do remember that it did last. The one thing I did notice, which is what I generally say, is that for me, I like a thicker moisturizer to lock in everything. This curl cream was very, very hydrating, very moisturizing. Some people may be able to use the curl cream as a leave-in. Let me see if it even says that. It says smooth throughout your hair using your desired method and style. So no, it doesn't say that, but I could see using this as a leave-in. It's that sort of consistency. It has those kind of ingredients. It is water, manuka honey, almond oil, mango butter, emulsifier, and fragrance. That's it. Those are the ingredients. So for me personally, and my thick type 4 low porosity hair, I went into this knowing, thinking this is not going to be enough for my hair, but I really wanted to test it out as it was. When my hair dried, super shiny, hecka moisturized. It felt soft. It felt fantastic. But in hindsight, I remember 2-3 days later thinking, I wish I'd just put another butter on top of it. Maybe something else with a little bit more hold is what I want to say. Maybe just a butter. You know how butter kind of locks in the moisture on top of hydrating products, and you just get more wear out of your style, because it's all locked in there. And so you have a little bit of longevity left in the style. Plenty shiny, very, very moisturized, but it is one of those that if I use, I would have to use refresh again in probably 2 or 3 days. Not every texture of hair would have to do that. I would have to reapply, refresh with the same product probably 2 to 3 days later. So it depends on how your week is, how much time you want to put into your hair for the week. They were excellent products. Just for me, I would have liked a thicker product on top of everything to seal it all in. So for someone with a more looser texture, you could totally get away with this and probably not have any issue at all. I thought if maybe I'd put a little bit of oil on top even, that would have helped to seal it all in. I just felt like I put all the moisture on my hair with the leave-in and with the curl cream, and then just went out into the elements. So now my hair is nice and moisturized, and eventually that water and those moisturizers are going to evaporate into my hair. And that's the purpose of adding another layer on top to just seal it all in so that you can get more days out of it. So that was my biggest issue. They're great products. They just did not last for me. And so I ended up having to refresh 3 days later, or I should have refreshed 3 days later. I didn't. So anyway, I do remember that. So just keep that in mind if you have hair that is type 4, if it is in the kinky range, if it is got that wiry, coarse feel to it. Just keep in mind that when you get them, you may want to add a layer of a light oil this time of the year, or another thicker, creamier moisturizer on top to lock it all in. I can go back right now in my head and I can feel exactly what my hair felt like. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, it feels so good. It feels so freaking good. But I knew all of the moisture was just, I felt like my moisture was exposed. It was naked, and I didn't clothe it by adding in a sealing product on top. And because it was so shiny, if I had just done that, it would have been great. But I have enough product so I can use it again, and then I'll come back and I'll show you maybe what I mean. I don't have the other demo to show you, but hopefully this explains to you what I'm talking about. I hope I'm making sense. If not, you know that you can ask me out in the comment section and then I will answer you. But Naturally United Curls, you guys, absolutely, I recommend. Go support them. Follow them, you know, get on their email list. She's doing great work. This is an excellent product. Great labels. They all smell wonderful. I have nothing bad to say whatsoever. But for me, my biggest thing is I have to balance I'm trying to test the products exactly as they are against my common sense and what I know is going to work. Like, I knew when I did that this is probably not going to be enough. It's not going to lock in enough moisture for me, but I did it anyway for you guys and still didn't even come back to show you. So what good did that do? But I got a chance to try them. They've been sitting on my shelf now for months and months and months. So go and check them out. I will put the website in the description box. I definitely want you to go and support her. And I want to know if you have any experience with them and what your experience was like and what you think. Did I use it wrong? Is there another way that would have been better? Is my review completely off the mark in your opinion? Let me know what you think. I'm open to feedback. I love it. So I will see you guys in another video. I am going to move right along so that I can finish up some of these videos I have promised you guys. And you know how to contact me if you need to. I'll see you next time. Bye.